Hello guys and welcome to 59 Gaming. My name is Moonshield, Sunblade, sorry. And I will be your host for episode 11 of the Dokkan Battle podcast called the Super Incredible Podcast today. Everyone who knows the reference gets a cookie from me. So yeah, of course we will have some wonderful guests here again. Please say hello to our favorite tech guy. Those podcasts wouldn't be possible without him, so please welcome Hydros.
Going on, everybody?
Welcome.
Next up, we have talent from Tokyo. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu, minna.
Of course, our homie is with us again. Welcome, Goresh.
Hey guys, what's going on? Good to be back, and I got some good stuff to talk about today. So that's good.
Nice. Let's move on to the United Kingdom. Our very own global Super Battle Road King will take part also. Say hello to the Mass Ningen.
Yo, how's it going, everybody?
And last but not least, we have Xeno Kensei after a 2 weeks absence. How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Nice, nice. Okay, before we actually start this, I have one thing to say. We are launching a Dokkan Battle Podcast survey after this podcast. So watch out for our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. And yeah, fill out the form. We want your feedback. We want to improve our stuff. So make your voice heard. And yeah, with that said, let's dive into today's topics. So first off, we have Bojack on Zangia on JP Dokkan, and yeah, Talon, what are your final thoughts on Bojack and Zangia?
Well, I don't know anything about Zangia, but I really do like Bojack. He's a really nice character to use, especially when you pair him up with like SCR Cooler and LR Bojacks and everything. And he's a really good card. I really like using him. I actually really like the combination of his new category, which is the Space Traveler Warriors, or however you want to technically translate it. And I also like the combination of Time Travelers, because Time Travelers has a ton of good support units and everything. And so it's just really good. I really like it.
So yeah, later today, or well, yesterday for some people, Nola put up a tweet and directed it to the subreddit, the Dokkan subreddit, and said like, Bojack is the better unit overall if you build a team around him. Are you guys agreeing? Like Goresh, what do you think about Bojack, even though you're a global player?
So I think Bojack has higher potential than Cooler, just because his two links are so ultra important, right? Heraclan and Galactic Warriors. If you have those two links activated, I think Bojack is the better unit. But if you look at Cooler's link set and compare him directly to Cooler, I think Cooler has the more versatile link set. So in every situation that's not maximizing them specifically, like maybe you put them as floaters or whatever, I think Cooler probably is better. So it's really a toss-up, right? Bojack can look more impressive than Cooler in certain situations, but Cooler can also do the same against Bojack.
So yeah, in the background, I heard Ningen like you're doing like, what is your opinion on Bojack, Ningen?
Oh no, I agree with that completely.
Oh, okay, yes,
yeah, from what I've seen, that seems to be the case.
Okay, yeah, I totally agree. I love his leader skill actually. Like Time Travelers and Space Traveling Warriors have so many units in it. Like you can run the LR Tech Jiren with Topo on rotation if you want. And that's nice. Yeah, definitely one of the better leader skills in Dokkan, in my personal opinion. But yeah, is Bojack better than Cooler after all? Like, it comes down to personal preference. If you look on pure offense, I would say Cooler is better. Yes, but I think that Bojack will age pretty well. And yeah, the rotation of Int ala Bojack and the STR one is crazy good. So can't wait to run that actually. So
They're all pretty similar in their kits, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, it all really depends on how they decide to work with Bojack's category, because Bojack only supports that one particular category. So if they, really flesh it out and they really make it better and everything, then great. But Cooler does still have the really good category, which is the transformation boosts, against one opponent and everything. So
one of the things that I saw people talking about when comparing Bojack to Cooler is their teams, right?
Right.
I think the space traveling warrior team is very good, but I still think transformation boost is just hands down the better team.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
hands
for sure,
down the
yeah.
better team. It's not even a competition. Yeah.
So, Talon, you said that you haven't used Zangia, right?
I personally have not pulled her, so I got super lucky with Bojack. It was like a one and done multi. So
Yeah. I pulled her yesterday on this 30 stone multi because I wanted to pull the int topo and accidentally pulled her. But I haven't used her too, and I'm not too impressed with her. I'm actually mad that she's extreme tech because she isn't a help at all for extreme tech. Maybe someone else from the global gang sees her potential in the kid, but as of right now, I personally don't care.
She's good, but she's not like exceptional.
Yeah, she's basically just for running on that team with
I
him,
would
which is
I
unfortunate.
would prefer if she swapped the typings with Bojack. Because
I can see that. We
Because-
need some better extreme tech.
Yeah, because extreme tech needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know
they
what
can
they
still
could
be
do, I
done
guess
free to play on Extreme Super Battle Road. Just saying.
Well, keep in mind we still need a good full power.
Oh, we
Oh
Bojack.
yeah,
do,
no,
yeah.
we
don't
we
have
still
one.
do. Yeah.
I really thought that we're gonna get the easy A for the AGL Bojack, the full power one, but apparently not.
Well, isn't he tied to the hero extermination?
I
event?
don't
he
think
is.
so. Maybe he is.
Full power. The
Let me
STR and
check.
the AGL ones. I don't think,
Well, I think
so.
you can get the Bojack medals from the hero extermination, but you can also get them from the story mission, the story one as well. So,
Oh yeah, there you go.
tied to those heroes.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, he's from the story event. You're right. You're right.
Could,
That's weird. Then
could we
that
like
should have come out.
potentially? Could we get like a part 2 for their easy A maybe, along with the Alar Gohan? Maybe.
I mean, yeah, because I mean the Gohan's probably coming. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
It's possible. Yeah, definitely is.
So yeah, Goraj already said it, like the Alagon. So if you guys, like the viewers or the listeners, are not aware, the current Chain Battle season is online on JP. So we are facing Super Saiyan 2 Gohan right now, who is weak against Space Traveling Warriors, Namekians, and Terrifying Conquerors, I believe. And yeah, we all noticed the new sprites from Gohan in Chain Battle, and that pretty much indicates that the new LR is coming very soon. So I wouldn't say that it is confirmed, but it's very likely that he's coming. So what are your thoughts, like Ningen? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm super excited because I've mentioned it before that the Bojack movie is one of my favorite of the OG Dragon Ball movies. So after the previous episode, I rewatched it again, and I did a video where I showed some of the clips. But like just looking at the stuff that happens at the end of the movie, and with the quality of the things that we're seeing now, like all of his animations are going to be so good.
Right. And Kensei, what do you think? Is Gohan coming, and how should he look like, in your opinion?
I'm excited for him to come because he could potentially be a base form Gohan, and then have an after skill where he transforms into Super Saiyan 2, and then he's gonna have the animation where he's doing that the Kamehameha, and then punching the Bojack at the end. So that's gonna be really good. I hope that he's gonna be at least something other than STR because STR does not need any more help. So I would want it to be either Int or AGL because AGL needs help for the Extreme Super Battle Road stage. So that's what I want.
I'm hoping he's a Super Saiyan Gohan AGL, so we just kill everyone.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. I'm fine with that.
And
at this point.
Yeah, and Talon, how have you performed on the current Chain Battle season so far? What are your thoughts? Like the last season with the Shadow Dragon Saga team and Giant Ape Power, that was probably the worst one we had so far on JP, but what do you think about the current season now?
Well, for once, our villain side is actually not too terrible. Even if you don't have the STR, there's tons of Bojacks in the game, there's Zongias and everything. Not to mention, I mean, I've seen actually people do pretty decently well with more, Cooler and Frieza teams if you want to, because they are on space traveling warriors category. So you actually can kind of use that. I saw a JP score of 102 million or whatever, getting to the top 1% or in the top 1%, using a Cooler Frieza team for the extreme, and then the super was a lot of the Piccolos and everything. I don't know if they just got super lucky with that. I'm not really sure how, but they still did pretty good. So I still am not the biggest fan of it. I mean, I think nothing will ever compare to being able to use, hybrid stance and everything like we did in the first one. It feels like it's almost, they just keep, it's like they're trying to force upon these categories that we know a lot of people don't use and everything. And unfortunately, it's just the way it is. So, I don't know. I've gotten up to I got to 98 million. So I'm in the top 3%, and I'm kind of just like, F it. I don't really care right now anymore. So I do my 5 and I call it a game basically. So
who was the main attacker? Was it the LR Bojack, right?
I personally use the LR Bojack. Yeah. That was my main attacking unit.
Yeah, he's the most prominent one right now. So
and then who is the side units like for the connectors?
I went for the 3 Bojacks, so that I happen to get. So,
you mean when you select the connector from your box, actually? So I'm using for the extreme side either the AGL Bojack or the STR Dokkan Fest Bojack, and for the super side, I am using the Dokkan Fest Piccolo right now or the EZA one. Unfortunately, I don't have the LR Rainbow, the Int one. Shout out to Truth right here.
Actually, he doesn't particularly work the greatest. So you don't have to really worry about that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Hydros, you are a JP main also, right?
Yeah, it must be nice actually having LR Piccolo because I don't even have the medals to awaken mine.
What?
Who here has at least the LR Piccolo Rainbow and Awaken at least here?
Dude, come on. What is this?
Yeah,
2017?
I do
Like,
on
come
my
on.
global account if that counts, right?
Yeah, I've been playing my global account since he became the World Tournament reward. So I've had him Rainbow since the 3rd tournament he came out, I guess.
And yeah, that's pretty much the perfect timing because Truth is here. So welcome, Truth.
What timing?
Welcome.
Wow, you're just on time.
So he's not saying anything because we are talking about LR and Piccolo. I hope you're good. But yeah, welcome, Truth, everybody. Welcome.
Why, what, for Chain Battle?
Yeah, right now we are talking about Chain Battle. We just talked about the new Bojack, but we can go back, actually, because you play JP. So what are your opinions about the new Zangief and the new Bojack? What are your experiences? Is he better than Cooler? Tell us.
Oh, man. I mean, right now I am leaning towards him being a little bit better than Cooler, just because I think he'll be better in Super Battle Road, which I think is like the most difficult content. It's like, oh, Whoopi, the unit is the best for Legendary Goku event. It's like, that's piss easy, right? Or Dokkan events. Oh, so fast in Dokkan events. But I only just got Bojack to Big Bad Bosses level 10, so like now I actually have the unit, right? Like I can actually use him now. So
it makes a difference, that level 10.
Yeah, it makes a little bit of a difference for sure.
just a little, right? Just a little bit though.
So now that I got that, I'll be able to take a look at him. But I'm very impressed with his team, and like a lot, like even when I first was looking at his info, it's like he could be better than Cooler in these dudes, but it depends on what his team looks like. And they did do a good job with his team. I mean, it could have been better. Put Broly and Golden Frieza and Metal Cooler on there, and that team's even crazier, right?
Yeah, seriously, Metal Cooler would have been. Oh God, that support would have been amazing.
And what do you think about Zangief, by the way? I haven't used her. Talon hasn't put her, so
okay.
Yeah.
She's fine. It's just it's weird to me that they're like some of these units like Buu Piccolo and Tien. They're just like I wonder like that's because it was a 10 featured unit banner, so they're just like you have the same chance of pulling Buu Tanks as Buu Piccolo, so we're just gonna make them busted. Like, was that the thinking, or I don't get it.
Well, my theory is actually that Akatsuki made those cards last year and somehow forgot about them because those kits are very similar, I would say, and Bojack is not the best Yor in the game. So I personally feel that they done it and like, oh yeah, we still have a Bojack. We should publish it now. So that's why she is quote unquote weak. or well, not as powerful as the Tien or the Boo, but it's only my own headcanon. So yeah.
And she also kind of reminds me of the Cooler Squad card as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're basically the same card for the most part. So
Look at that cheese emote in the chat, Grush. Yeah, the one difference though is like Supreme Kai and Kibito. I would say they're on like that Boo Piccolo level, and like you know, they were just a 7 featured unit banner, right? So I don't know. I took Zanky into Extreme Peppy Gal's Super Battle Road, and just like every other unit in there, she takes 30k straight up, unless Int Ribrian's on rotation. And the thing is, too, the team I took her in there with is a full space traveling warrior, because all the Ribrians and shit like that are space traveling warrior, right?
Yeah.
So like it's very easy to just go ahead and hop in there with her full 210% passive active, but she still gets slapped around. So like she doesn't really, and it's like you could use her on tech, and it's like she's okay on tech, but like extreme tech, but you need a Bojack with her to be really good.
Yeah.
And they didn't awaken that Bojack yet. I mean, obviously they're gonna, right? They didn't create those Baba Shop medals to only EZ Krillin. Like all those other units are gonna EZ in there, but
Yeah.
now was the time to do Bojack. It doesn't make sense.
I would say, do you think she's actually worth putting in the Pepe Gals Extreme Super Battle stage? Probably, maybe not.
No, because I mean, like the only link she's sharing with all of them is Battlefield Diva, right? Like,
Yeah.
at that, you're much better off going with the insanely OP Oceanus or Launch if you got them.
Yeah,
like, if you think about like team building for global, you start with Ribrian is the team. Like, you cannot win without her on each rotation, pretty much. And then you just get Oceanus and Launch from there, and then the rest doesn't matter, really.
Okay.
All right, so let's move back to the current Chain Battle season. We were talking about the new Gohan sprite. Yeah, Truth, you talked about this in your video. So you think that a Gohan is dropping like in a couple of weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, 10 days?
Yeah, I mean, at bare minimum, there's a Gohan coming in a few months. But I mean, yeah, he's coming right now. They don't. So okay, they don't just make sprites. Like they don't just go, oh, here's a new sprite for Chain Battle. Like that's for a big time unit, right?
Yeah.
Namek Goku, AGL, LR Gohan, Blue Goku, and Vegeta all have new sprites. Like this is not for Chain Battle. Like there's something else coming, right? And it's
the
like
purpose of Blue Goku and Vegeta, their sprites are together. They're not using already existing, so they had to make a new one. The Gohan could still have used the old SS2 sprite, but they chose not to. They made a whole new one. And this new one has different shading, different highlighting, and all that stuff on it, which looks like an LR shading for the LR sprites and updated versions of it.
they love cutting corners. If they could have, they would have just used that old ass Gohan sprite. Trust me.
Isn't it
they'll
the
use
same
art.
sprite
That's
though?
the only thing.
From
No.
from the AGL LR one?
It's not. It's different.
Okay.
no, it's a little bit. It's a little bit
It's
different.
a completely new sprite. It has a new ID.
Okay.
It's completely separate. The AGL one, I have both of them up on the screen. The AGL one uses the one to the left. The new one is on the right.
Okay.
Which the new one doesn't actually have lightning on it, which is surprising that they didn't put that there. But
looks awesome.
yeah, they don't make a new. They don't make a completely new sprite ID for nothing. Now they could have just for Chain Battle. That's the slight possibility they could have, but that's not like them to just do that. That sprite's going to be used by something at some point. I don't think they'll use the card art though. I don't think that Chain Battle art would be used.
No,
by that.
definitely
No,
not.
definitely not. Yeah.
Because I think he's gonna be transforming anyway.
It could be his
Well,
team.
they don't use the Chain
Yeah,
Battle
he could be
art
transforming.
from
Yeah.
any other card.
Transforming Super Saiyan AGL. So we just get rid of the old one.
I mean, we could.
Get him out of here. He's so dumb. I hate that
With a good transformation mechanic.
Dude, the Japanese players literally think he's the best unit in the game. Like they back in our
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They vote him as the best unit in the game still right now.
God,
Why is that?
Dude, they love defensive stacking from what I saw.
Okay.
They had there's like 40 category leaders. They had Int Goku Black at like 20 or something like that.
Wow.
Do they also think the his category is like the best one as well?
What category?
The Kamehameha category.
That I didn't see a list of like how they go into categories.
I wouldn't be surprised if they rank it like that. Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
It did seem like they do account for leader skills quite a bit. I thought from what I was looking at.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, with that said, let's move on to the next powerhouse, which is coming soon to JP. Let's talk about Incogeta. I think he's getting his EZA on Tuesday, my time, or Monday, I'm not sure. But yeah, are you guys excited? That goes for everyone because Global has the old Gogeta already. So Ningen, what do you think about the EZA for Gogeta? We have no kit yet, but yeah, what's your prediction or what do you want?
I have a feeling that they're gonna bring back the old like Gogeta meta of him becoming probably the best 120 leader. Hopefully, hopefully it's not the people that did Broly's EZA that are doing his one. But rather, obviously, the sky's the limit with what they could do for him. So the only thing I'm hoping is that they don't just make him like very similar to the STR one, but just with higher numbers. Like I want him to do something slightly different. But yeah, obviously the sky's the limit of what they could do for him. But I have a feeling that he's going to be like sort of the way we reacted when they did Super 17s. I have a feeling that he's going to be like incredibly powerful.
So yeah, Goresh, you didn't pick a fan card for the latest video. So what do you think about the kit? Which kit is most likely for him? What do you want?
All right. So when I look at this unit, the only thing I'm doing is I'm comparing him to the STR one because the last thing I want to see happen is I don't want to see the STR one just be completely made irrelevant, right? So what they could do is one of two things: make him really defensive, which he's automatically going to be good offensively anyway. All they need to do is buff his stats and he'll be good, right? But they could just make him like 150% defense and then just call it a day. That's his entire BZA, right? They could do that, or they could turn him into like a pseudo support type unit.
True. I'd be down for
so
that.
They could keep attack plus 120, attacks effective against all types, which will be the same, and then maybe like I don't know, like fusions category allies. Maybe like maybe 20% attack, 10% defense, and then movie heroes 20% attack, 10% defense. That would be cool.
Yeah, and fusion needs the help, so
yeah, it does.
Yeah, and yeah, Truth, you love Gogeta, so what are your thoughts?
I could see them doing maybe 130% attack and defense. He's effective against all types. He'll definitely keep the lowering attack. I mean, it's very tough to sort of guess what these EZAs are going to look like, right? I mean, potentially he could do extra stuff maybe against Janemba's categories, movie boss and transformation boost, maybe a guaranteed additional. You know, maybe I don't know. I would say guaranteed crit, but I mean that wouldn't even really be that great since it's already effective.
Maybe a medium chance to dodge. Maybe.
Please make it high. But yeah, that is something they're likely to do, right? Like I always hate when they do that. Like they just add like medium chances to dodge the units. It's more or less pointless. Like it's nice, I guess, to help out here and there, but it's like once you get to 50% chance to dodge, where it's semi-reliable, is what I've found.
Totally agree. I totally agree. So, any more thoughts about the Gogeta EZA Hydros? Any wishes for the kit?
I mean, I kind of agree with what Goresh said. I really don't want them to outshine the STR one by any means. I feel like he probably at some point will. Just maybe a little bit, but hopefully they don't just completely shut down the STR. But I agree with basically what Fresh said, and given that his EZA stats, he's going to be close to near 20k attack. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think it's one of the highest attack stats in the game for an EZA. Yeah,
that's really good.
18.5 HP, 19.7 attack, and 10.7 defense.
Yeah, because I think there's only one that's above 20k, and that's STR Gogeta, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
His stats were already high to begin with. Plus, he has the old potential stat system, the above 7,000 one.
Yeah, true. Like I would want Gogeta to have at least a little bit of defense, like probably like 90% to defense, and of course the dodging as well, and also maybe rise attack and defense for one turn when he does the super attack, maybe. But also I also want as well as a guaranteed super attack as well, because he's going to lower attack and defense, so that's really good for Extreme Sport Battle Road, just lowering the attack. So that's my thought.
I was kind of thinking of giving him like a secondary medium chance at a super attack for his main, and maybe like a second one, something like that. Kind of like how the STRLR can get one.
Oh yeah, true enough.
Super.
Yeah, that would be crazy good in combination with his super effectiveness against all types.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah, because
wow.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, why not just give him like a medium chance to do a super attack, because he's doing that affected to all types. So that's really good. Like that is like one of like the most broken mechanics in the game. Like that's really good.
Yeah, and you give him full additional anyway, so we have a pretty good chance for a potential super attack because it gets re-rolled multiple times. So yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I gave mine like 17 additional, so I'll probably give him probably full additional skill orbs.
Yeah, I don't want to see those crit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
hit potential investments. Like no, please don't do that. But yeah, with that said, let's move on to the next topic. A new version update is coming to JP Dokkan 4.14.0, and yeah, Hydros, what are your thoughts about that? In the back of my head, I know that Dokkan Fest exclusive will get a similar animation when, or that similar effect when you pull them.
Great. I love it. Yeah, more time on summons. Thanks.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. They basically just added the LR animation that pops up and just made it a Dokkan Fest.
So does Dokkan Fest LR do both pop up at the same time, or is it like one,
that's gonna be stupid.
Probably.
The thing is, will it only do it for like the new featured units, or I don't know if it actually specified if it was for like a new one or if it was for any Dokkan Fest that's on the banner. That's any
Dokkan Fest character.
Oh, that's annoying. Never mind.
Again,
I think there's no reason why there shouldn't be.
Well, I think it's just for new players, right, to help them out. Like, hey, look, this is a good unit you got. Like,
and yeah, finally we can reverse and finally we can reverse and Dokkan Awaken characters. Go ahead, True. Go ahead.
You don't like Tech Hit, Grush?
No, I don't.
He's great. There's 4 million attacks that, man.
So yeah, the other updates we are getting are that we can finally Dokkan Awaken in the reverse characters that we chose for Chain Battle. That is actually good.
Yeah.
I like that quality of life upgrade. That annoys me that I have to remove the unit from the team when I want to adjust something. So yeah, I like that. And yeah, the giant transformations are like accessible on the card now, like the transformations with the active skill or the passive. So I guess you see that on the screen right now.
Wasn't there already? That should have already been there because it's technically a transfer. It should have already been there with transformations, and also the rage forms should be included too. It's not just
exactly.
So LR Rose and stuff should also have it. Because that's like wasted art. You can't even look at it.
Yeah, that's good because that Rose art is pretty good. Right?
Oh yeah, that's really good for sure.
Now,
and I hope that
the to where you're on the home screen and you can actually set your specific unit to be a specific art. That'd be great.
When is Dokkan going to give us a skip button for the animations? For some animations.
Eventually. I mean, they have to, because they gave us a 50 option for the tickets in the Worldwide Download Celebration, thinking of people like me and Nolar and stuff, so like they have to like
consider it.
Yeah, they summon, like skip summon animation. It's not that crazy. That's,
Yeah, Legends has it, so yep.
It's inconceivable to me that that's not in the game. Actually ludicrous.
Yeah. It is.
It is a cost.
It makes me want to summon less. I'm not even kidding.
I mean,
I don't know if
you have to tap on the screen just to pretty much skip. So I don't want to see that. Like if I get like a Super Saiyan 1, I'm like, I don't want to see that. So hopefully,
I've gotten terrible animations before. I've gotten like Trunks flying in by himself, and instead of just finishing the summon, I just close my game. So like instead of me skipping the animation and jumping into the next one, I'm done.
Imagine if the old animations were there, and then
I
you get
love
Hurricane on the left, and you're not even going Super Saiyan. It's like, well, okay,
Oh, please no.
look at it. Don't install things.
So
They're
another
doing all these
update.
quality of life things, but they're not adding other stuff. And plus, this was a significant version jump just for these slight.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about a single change in this update.
Well, there's always more than what they said. Like there's more. They haven't told us at all.
I can 100% guarantee you that they didn't update anything regarding how slow G.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet you that it won't. That's 100% because of safety net. If they hadn't implemented that, none of this would be happening right.
Well, I mean, listen.
They have to
if a
update
bunch
the entire.
yeah, okay, that's very fun. If a bunch of these jerk-offs weren't going so crazy with the bots and the farming and shit, probably wouldn't happen at all, huh? It's almost like someone's been warning you fuckers about this. It's almost.
Oh, they right now don't even care. The bots technically still work, so they don't.
I was
they
like,
still don't care.
when are they gonna change the friend system? Like, we need to update that too as well.
Yeah, Goresh need to like write some tweets again for the Dokkan account on Twitter. So
Yeah, I give up. Like honestly, at this point, they have to know it's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, they know. They have. There's no way they don't know. There's
course they know.
no way they don't know.
I mean, they put the safety net, so I don't know why. Like, they should already done the friend system stuff already.
Safety net's there just because they want to seem like they care, but again, you can still mod and still nothing will. But right now, anyway, they could eventually do something. But
Yeah,
it doesn't seem
exactly.
like.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of the friend list, they should if they just do what Trident did and just put a duplicate of your leader on there at 50%, 55% at least.
Yeah.
That mimics your leader. Then hey, that's good. I'd rather have that. Oh, I can just use it like similarly to what SBR and stuff does. They just give you the unit.
Just mirror your lead that you have, whether it's rainbow, 55%, anything like that, and go with that.
Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
take credit for that if they take that idea.
So yeah, the true Moon Shield just came in. So yeah, say hello to Rami here. Welcome.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
dead.
I'm so sorry. Just woke up.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Morning.
Yep. All good. All good. Good morning. So yeah, that concludes pretty much the update for 14.0. Yeah. I hope that the performance of JP Dokkan improves because the game still crashes for me every day, multiple times.
Real quick,
And
somebody.
yeah.
With the change, they also specifically mentioned that the wording is going to change for Great Apes. Typically, when they've done these types of changes, it's like there's a unit coming soon. Now, 2 months ago, they changed Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's wording, and then Incogeta came, right? Last, 2 weeks ago or whatever, they changed the wording for Hatchiak, which isn't really that big of a deal. So, maybe a Great Ape is a Dokkan Fest coming up, but it could be just like an awakening or a free-to-play unit or something like that.
I saw some people saying that the Gohan could have a rage mechanic.
I could.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
okay. Be
Yeah.
interesting.
Potentially.
It
But
could
just-
happen.
Could also
Like,
be
don't-
a Doctor. Could also be Dr. Kochin and Hotjack for New Year's, or not
Yeah.
Dr. Kochin and Dr. Wheeler for New Year's.
No, we'll at least don't make it the condition for the rage mode, like crap. For the Gohan.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
You don't want to be able to
You know
see your
they
Super
will.
Saiyan 2 Gohan? You actually want to see what you summoned for?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I do.
Gotta be below 10% HP.
Oh, please no.
Oh, God.
Please no.
Now they have to have learned from the previous Gohan. I feel like this
Uh,
one's going to have a decent restriction.
I would say they have to. Like, they have to. They saw a lot of us just tweeting at them, so they should, at least.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think
You're not
they'd
wrong.
learn.
All right, so let's move on to the global side of the game, and what should I say? The prelude to Christmas celebration, is
Where's the continent?
that's the first thing I have on my list. Where is the content? So yeah, Zeno, you said it. So what is going on global? What is happening? No easy A's, no nothing. So,
I have no idea. Like right now, there's no easy A. I think they're gonna wait until part 2 for sure, because of course, Honestly, I just think this celebration is pretty crap. There's no discounted multis. There's no 3 multis get 1 free.
Yeah.
And there's no tickets. So what I assume is that they're going to pretty much have the Tenabana or the Christmas banner to have the tickets for sure.
Okay, yeah. So for me, even more so than there being no content, which at this point we just were accustomed to it, right? We're just no content in this game, period. Like this banner, it was handled worse than like a filler Dokkan Fest banner, because every filler Dokkan Fest banner at least had some kind of peel off Strove deal. And guess what? This one doesn't.
Yeah.
There's nothing. No discounts. No 3+1, which by the way, Gohan and Goten did on Global.
Yeah,
no
exactly,
Strove. Literally, it was just this is actually a filler banner.
Yeah.
Like that's what this is.
Yeah, the only difference is that there was like 2 extra 91 sale packs than a normal filler, but literally everything else is just it's just nothing.
I mean, you get candy.
I mean,
canes.
there's candy canes. That's it.
Oh yeah,
that's
true.
I would definitely love some candy canes.
That's JP Shaft right there.
Yeah, the prelude to content celebration.
At least give us some like a Santa Claus Elder Kai's at least, or something like that, or the Master Roshi.
I love it so much. Global players get what JP got, and it's this is not good. Stop.
Yeah, it does.
To be fair, the banner does suck.
I was like, there's no changes at all. There's only Beerus, Krillin, and the Go Bros. I mean, they could have changed the Beerus for Kefla at least.
This celebration very clearly is emulating the Go Tanks and Halloween one, where remember the Gohan celebration comes out and it's the same thing. It's like what? And then this celebration is called the Prelude to Christmas. So it's like, we got the whiny babies in chat. Like, what's his name? Silent Knight. Acknowledge the Global Shaft. Well, Global is going to get the God Topo and Dispo Easy 8 in December. Yeah. They're going to get the Ribrian, Kakunsa, and Rosie Easy 8 in December. They're going to get the Kalen Khalifa Easy 8 in December. So where exactly is the shaft? The one thing I did think was a shaft was LR Babidi and Deborah. But I saw someone pointed out that, okay, so it's Battlefield 36 for JP is where Babidi and Deborah came out. But for Global, this is actually still just 35 because the Worldwide Download Celebration doesn't count. It's like a special one that gets popped in, right? So it's now going to be the next one that's going to have Babidi and Deborah, which is fine, I guess, except for the stupid Easy area a couple months ago that they dominated.
The best part hold on. The best part by far of the celebration is that it's so short because we can get it over with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is what?
I would wonder what would happen if there was no JP version, right? Or if everyone was oblivious like Akatsuki thinks we are, and not knowing about the other version, right? And you only knew about your version of the game, right? So if Global only knew about Global, JP only knew about JP. And you saw this banner. If you didn't know anything about JP or anything like that, what would you think about this banner right now?
Dude,
horrible.
They talk about Global Shaft. They don't even know what the actual shaft is. The actual Global Shaft is the Baba Shaft. Right?
Yeah.
The actual Global Shaft, if you want to talk about the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku story event not coming back, that's a Global Shaft.
Yeah.
This Easy nonsense is not it's not that big a deal. They're still getting Easy A's with these celebrations. It's, again, the Worldwide Download Celebration and the 5-year anniversary for Global are right next to each other. They didn't have Easy A's. They didn't have Easy A's on JP either. It's not a fucking Global Shaft.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. How many mouse items do you have?
I have like 2,000.
Okay, wait. So you have 2,000 mouse items, right? I'm looking at my items. Guess how many I have? 27.
Okay.
So you have
Get grinding, man.
200 times more than I do.
Yep.
You know why? Actually, no. Sorry.
Yeah, because the
That's
real
100 times more.
I know
100
why.
times more. 100 times more than I do. You have 100 times more than I do. Guess why? Because the damn Baba Shop is a global shaft.
The actual global shaft.
That's the biggest global shaft.
Yes,
ever.
I agree too. I think the 10 stages of category SBR would also count as a global shaft. That one is yes, because that one should have came with Ultimate Gohan and Global.
Yep.
For sure. So that's fine. I'll take that. But where's the Arale shit's not coming back. That's that one that's just MIA. You're gonna have to take that.
Yeah.
But the Easy A stuff, it's like people complain about the Easy A's, and it's like, man, Global's not behind on ECAs. They're not. So I don't know. Like,
Well, okay. The problem is actually that they went too fast.
Yeah, they did.
Global did. So they were like, oh, well, looks like we're going to have to just not release anything for like 5 months. That's what they did. We got like nothing for like 5 months. And now people are realizing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about EZAs. Like, we were almost caught up with EZAs.
Well, but okay, the reason is again because of like the 5-year anniversary, right? Where it's like a month.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we caught up before the anniversary to like 1 behind. I think we were 1 EZA behind you. And then all of a sudden, we just didn't get one for like 5 months.
Well, I mean, that's global first, man.
That's not a global first. That's just them being stupid with their scheduling.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's more so like, hey, dickheads, anniversary, maybe just like an EZA would be a good idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, right? Like, I don't know. Craziness.
What do you mean we got LR Goku Black EZA?
Yeah. Yeah, EZAs are the best content in the game. Yes, but like that's the thing. Like, this is not like a new thing. This is not a new thing that they're only doing global. It like a global shaft is something that's only affecting global, right? So like again, the Baba Shop, the Spirit Bomb Goku store event now returning because on JP that was back in like 4 months and in the keys and boom. Whereas on global it's now been 8 months since it came out and hasn't returned, right? Yep. JP also did not have an EZA during the Worldwide Download Celebration and the 5-year anniversary. It's the same thing. So this EZA nonsense is not a shaft the way people think it is. And the other thing too is like people stop capping. Y'all don't care about Kale and Khalifa like I do. Get out of here.
Yeah, most of the people that complain about not having got their EZA won't even use them more than like once after they actually EZA them.
So the orbs, now that they're talking about the orbs, JP gets more orbs.
That is a global zone,
that's mainly an issue during the big celebrations where the extra fights are a stop sign. I need to like actually get someone to like jot down some numbers for a couple of weeks or something like that for global and JP, like just a typical weeks, right? Because global does get 2 types of orbs from those fights, whereas JP gets 1. I need to see how that like averages out over a couple of weeks. Now during big celebrations, when those weekend things are up, JP is getting like 1 or 2 extra rainbow units per celebration, per typing, basically from that shit for sure. But I'm not too sure during just like right now, right where there's not like a weekend celebration thing, like how it actually lines up. I think JP's still getting more. I just don't know how much more.
All right.
But that's, I'm sorry, but that's because of Pilaf Trove. They want you guys to buy it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next part of this block. So yeah, we are all agreeing that this banner is like trash. It's not good. Like, get a couple of multis in, try to get the new Dokkan Fest LR, sure, but don't go balls deep. Like, we are saying that. But yeah, of course, like 59 Gaming tries to get every card. Yaguresh,
I'm just gonna say, out of every known Dokkan Fest that we have coming up, this is the worst one.
It is, yeah, it definitely is. I can agree.
And that's a great introduction to my next question. And yeah, Yaguresh, I will put that to you. So, is summoning on the Blue Boys banner worth it if you just look at the Dokkan Fest exclusive card? Just that one, not the banner.
No.
And, okay. So why not? Why not?
All right, hold on. Let me pull the banner up so I can have a better train of thought here.
That banner hurts to look at.
All right, so there's really only... Huh? What was that?
The banner itself is trash, yes, but if you just look at the unit, like, is the unit so good that you would...
The unit itself, pretty much.
Yeah, the unit itself.
No, because... Why would you summon on a 10 featured banner when you could just wait for the next 10 featured banner that's inevitably going to have 3+1 on it?
Yep.
And just buy these guys with coins when they come out. This is a prime example of a unit you just wait for coins.
Yeah. And plus, these guys will come back into the Christmas banner, so...
Yeah, if you really want to try and do a couple of summons to get them, they'll be on that banner that also has the return of the blue fusion. So if you're going to throw a few multis at a banner, it should be that one instead of this one.
If you're like a free-to-play player, there is literally zero reason to summon on this banner. Not one.
Definitely. I can agree with that.
Yep. So, but Toon, you have pulled the blue dudes, right? 55%.
Yeah, I got one copy.
So, do you like the unit? What are your experiences? Yeah. Are you happy with them?
Yeah, I mean, with the one copy, I've actually been very satisfied because it already has a built-in crit function on top of the fact that you start off with a base 5 additional. So it's been surprisingly effective just with the one copy. He covers. He's a self-serving unit. He's able to cover his bases and accommodate his weaknesses and all that. He's very independent and reliable.
Yep.
And I'm still waking up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I just wanted to include here since I introduced you. But anything you guys wanted to add? So Zeno, Kensei, have you pulled them?
No, I have not. I just did one multi, and I just pulled the GoPros. So I'm like, you know what? I don't really care. So I'm just not gonna summon these banners because they're not that great. They're not worth the value.
I see somebody in chat. This is actually a pretty good question. He says, "What if I don't have most units on that banner?" And my answer is, good. You don't want most of them.
Yeah, exactly. Just summon on the Christmas banner, pretty much.
At that point, you might as well go summon on the Christmas banner, which was the Tanabata banner for JP, because that's me the exact same thing. There's a ton of units that you still will need then. And, oh, by the way, you might also pull the Blue Fusion / Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah.
So
1 in 4.
Honestly,
like 1 in 4, you can definitely pull the LR Blue Fusions.
Yeah.
See, because here's the setup you want right here with the Tech God Goku, right? That's the only thing is like TOP Universal Survival Saga doesn't have a Rainbow Orb Changer. Why in the hell they didn't make Krillin a Rainbow Orb Changer? I will never understand. It'll never make sense to me.
They want you to link him up with Android 18. They have like one link with.
Oh yeah, that great Android 18. Because I'm just gonna put LR UI Goku on the bench and run Android 18. Sure. It's definitely what we want to do.
So yeah, Truth, what do you think about the Goku and Vegeta, the blue Goku and Vegeta now? Are they up there? Are they one of the best units in the game? What do you think now in December 2020?
I think they're very good, and I think they can be there, but it's like, I'm very hesitant to just like put them with Jiren and UI Goku and Turles and them. Like, it's just, you're so reliant on Rainbow Orbs. Like, if you can get 2-3 Rainbow Orbs, they look so good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if there's no Rainbow Orbs on the field, which can happen quite often in something like Super Battle Road, stuff like that, they're going to get smacked around. I mean, their active skill is quite good for Super Battle Road. That's definitely true. You know, because you could start spamming it, which I think I did when I no-itemed the Reps of Universe 7 stage. Just spam that and Kaioken Goku, and it's just really OP, but I don't know. They're wonky. They're just like a better Gohan and Goten, except they don't build up ki the way Gohan and Goten. So you just really need to help them the whole way through you're using them.
I actually really like the design of the unit, by the way. Like just as an aside, like I think the fact that you like get extra abilities from Rainbow Orbs is a cool concept.
Yeah. It's just that's one of the strongest abilities in the game is Rainbow Orb changing. We just need more units of that are doing that, right? And that would make this unit better by proxy.
You know what's really you know what they should have done now that I'm thinking about it? They should have put that tech Mr. Boo on All Out Struggle. Because wasn't that the Boo that fought Kid Boo?
No.
Or was it
It's supposed to be the Boo, I think, like just dicking around after the Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That would have helped a lot.
So then, Truth, do you think the LR GoPros are better than this Goku and Vegeta?
No. I think Goku and Vegeta are better.
Okay.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
Goku and Vegeta are better than Goku and Vegeta? Is it Dokkan?
Do you think it's better than LR killing Khalifa? That's the question.
I would probably say yeah, but
I like his voice is like, I'd probably say yeah.
It's like, oh,
disappointment.
The disappointment in your voice, man.
Imagine if Kel and Khalifa had Rainbow Orb in their passive.
Oh god.
That'd be really good.
Literally anything else, and it's
All right, so yeah, let's revisit the next block here. We talked about the prelude to Christmas celebration, and yeah, that's kind of boring, no content. So we talked about global firsts a while back on previous podcasts. So is a global first likely to happen for Christmas? What do you
I
guys
don't think so for sure.
I'm going to say no,
I
and
think
the main evidence is the fact that this Dokkan event lasts, and the Dokkan Fest banner lasts the whole month of December.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't really just override that banner with a better
'cause
banner.
then I would assume right after this, the Golden Frieza is right afterwards, for sure.
Yeah, buddy, in January.
And also the LR sub banner too as well, of course.
Actually, January is where I could actually see them doing a global first this year.
No, it's gonna be Golden
I
Frieza.
definitely think it's gonna be Golden Frieza for sure.
One thing I really want to tell, because like I see so often it's like Evolution Blue Vegeta is like what like a gold player would think, but I don't think, just for right now specifically, if they do a global first, I don't think it's going to be a tournament of power, just because I don't think they're going to drop like, well, it's not going to be Evolution Blue Vegeta because he's going to be one of the anniversary units. But
Yeah, for sure.
LR Kefla probably isn't going to be a global first, and they're going to have that out on global, but not on JP for the 6th anniversary, right? I don't think that's going to happen. So if there is a global first in January or something like that, I think it would be something outside of the tournament power.
I like Kid Buu.
Yeah.
They can definitely pull.
A little late, but yeah.
That's it for sure. That's definitely him.
They can pull an LR UI Goku, like where it's global first, and then have like an LR Kefla or an LR Hit, maybe. Who knows? I don't know who's gonna be in it, but
LR Hit, yeah, right.
Like have somebody here at least, and then
I would like an LR Hit.
Of course you would.
Better hit, man.
I mean, a time cage like stunning for like 10 turns hit.
Well,
That'd be cool.
I think that is a good. Oh yeah, like Wuhan, but that could be a candidate for the top legendary summon banner. I think.
Did the Golden
Goal
Frieza
first, hit number 2.
celebration came with an LR?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, what celebration?
The
For the
Frieza
Golden
one?
Frieza.
Last I checked, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It's Turles.
Oh yeah, Turles.
Oh yeah, because Golden Frieza and Turles, totally.
Well, it looks like Global is getting Golden Frieza and Turles on January.
January's gonna be a good month.
Yeah,
An
hopefully.
expensive one.
Yeah.
Literally, it's gonna be, oh, Turles, and then the next day, JP shows mastered UI.
And then also we're gonna get the EZA for the Incogeta Buu as well.
Yep.
For Global.
Yeah. But yeah,
Well,
so
okay,
I think
if it is Frieza in January, relax.
Yeah, if it is,
yeah. But yeah, for the in terms of the question itself, I think most of us had the idea for based on what the schedule was last year, and I think once they announced when they put that announcement in the news saying that the new Dokkan event was coming for the Goku and Vegeta, that was like the same timing as when they released the SSBK last year. So I think as soon as they announced that, it kind of killed the expectation for a global first, at least in December, because obviously knowing what we know about like the other Tournament of Power related stuff that's probably all going to be fit in this month, it just means there isn't any space for that now.
Yeah, they get a hard on for Tournament of Power and Christmas, don't they?
I mean, it's also for 6th anniversary as well, man, because we're getting the UI Goku and probably a Vegeta. So there's going to be a lot of buffs for that for that category. Even Realms of God is going to get more buffs during the 6th anniversary.
Yeah, because we clearly need it.
Yep.
I mean, Realm of Gods has gotten almost nothing for months, man. They're falling behind.
So yeah, we talked about content that is coming. So yeah, Ningen, what has Global to do to save Christmas? Like, would you be content? Would you be
Nothing.
content if you would get the easy A's for Kel Khalifa, Topo, and Dispo? Would that be a good Christmas for you, combined with the Tanabata banner? pretty much.
So obviously for me, I mean, the thing that I want the most is those 10 new stages of Super Battle Road. So they've been keeping them away for far too long. So
Yeah, you ain't no damn king 20 stages behind, boy.
hey man, I can't do stages we don't have. So
We'll do Extreme Tech then. Yeah, what's up? What's
just,
up?
Just a side little quick.
As soon as like a Rainbow Demon King Piccolo, I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been gone for so long. Like, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't have dropped it by now. Like, the only thing we're thinking, and we talked about this ages ago on the episode close to their celebration, is the fact that one of those 10 stages is the youth stage, and it offers you the Int Gotenks as the lead that you can bring. And obviously, we didn't have him until the thank you celebration, and that really, even by then, it's been so long. I was really surprised that they didn't drop them with that celebration. So yeah, they really should give them to us before the end of the year, because then we're still behind the 10 extreme ones as well. So we've still got plenty to catch up on. But yeah, if we get all 4 Easy A's, that would be good. But again, like, as the Easy A's, like, Super Battle Road is such a good thing to get because it's content that can last you for longer than like an hour. So yeah, they really need to give us those.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so let's go back to the JP side, and Hydros. So Christmas is coming, and usually usually every time JP has Christmas, we will get a new Dual Dokkan Fest. So what do you expect? What do you want? We were talking about Janemba, Gogeta, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu. So what are your thoughts?
I really don't want more fusions, but I feel like that's gonna be the thing. But
it is.
I would not mind a new Gogeta Janemba. We haven't gotten a new Janemba in such a long time, so Janemba is definitely one I would love to see again, at least.
It's gonna be a transforming.
An LR Janemba is definitely
Janemba. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if we get Gogeta for New Year's, we will have gotten every fusion in the series this year.
That's true.
I mean,
so we got
Vegito
the
Blue,
DBS Gogeta,
Super
but we didn't
Vegito.
get Super Gogeta.
Wait. Yeah, so Gogeta Blue, Vegito Blue, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Gotenks, Kefla. What else? That's it, right? I think that's every fusion.
Yeah.
I mean,
SS4 and SS4 Gogeta too. Yeah.
it's almost like they make the most money or something.
I would say fusions bring the money pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, but they literally you can't do that.
Well, hey, we'll see what happens next year.
Oh yeah, because we had Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
The reason this year was probably like their worst year. So
Hey, it was pretty fun for me.
I mean,
Okay, well,
the Dual Dokkan
haven't
Fest
gotten
for New Year's, are they going to be LRs or just TURs?
God, please don't be LRs.
If it's Gogeta and Janemba, they'll be LRs because
Yeah,
they're
of
gonna
course,
match the SCR Vegito, right? Like that's the reason I've been saying I think it's Gogeta is because I don't see them releasing the update to the 3-year anniversary of Vegito, the SCR one, and then they wait like a full year before they do Gogeta. That doesn't make sense. Like they're gonna make the units almost exactly the same, I think, like they did with the 3-year anniversary LRs. So
Yeah.
We don't have a Super Gogeta that's Angel, or
Yeah.
it was Angel, so it would have because we don't have a
it would
like
be,
how
it
the
would be-
STR Vegito is an Angel that fuses into Gogeta. I think it's just
No.
Or is it? Oh, both
The
Angel,
SDR
they are both
Vegito
Angel.
is because Goku's alive and Vegeta's dead. Then it'll
Right,
this
right.
Gogeta unit will be Angel Goku and Angel Vegeta base.
Yeah, base from, yep.
They were
what
base
about
from-
what about PyCon?
Oh yeah.
Who cares about Pycon?
He'll be the side unit.
come
so do
on.
whatever.
Dude, we'll get
No,
the
no, no,
Tech
no,
EZA,
no.
don't worry. We got the Tech EZA.
No, I thought it'll be the exchange.
No,
Nice
well,
change.
that'll come later.
That'd be interesting.
That's later.
You
That's later.
can't fuse unless PyCon's in your team.
The better,
Please
the
do it.
better question is who is coming with Janemba? Cooler from that movie, Frieza.
Cooler. Frieza.
Hitler?
I mean, Frieza good.
At this point,
Yes,
at this point, I just want to see the most ridiculous transformation conditions to see what people say.
No, I
I
don't.
want
Oh,
to see a
God.
Dokkan Fest fat Janemba, and then he just active skills into the other one.
I
The
think that's
Super
actually highly likely.
Yeah, I
that's
think the new one
very
will be
likely.
that.
I
'cause
think
they
they're
don't want to
doing what
replace
they did
Yeah.
with the LR Vegito and Bootanks, right? They'll do the same kind of similar setup to what they did with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Like,
question
we
is,
haven't
where
gotten a Super
is...
Gogeta in so long. I think it's since the anniversary physical one, and then we haven't gotten a
Or,
Janemba
you know what they
since
could do?
Janemba.
Mhm.
They could just do Final Form Janemba, and then the secondary unit could just be the fat one.
There you go.
Please no.
Imagine SS3 Goku fighting. It starts out as SS3 Goku and it with the Fat Janemba.
That could
That's how
happen.
they start
too,
out.
though.
The Fat Janemba. Maybe the Fat Janemba can only transform fighting a Goku in the Super Saiyan 3 category.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
All right,
please
Gresh,
don't make our
shut
boys.
up. Just shut up, Gresh. We already have the terrible Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We don't need more garbage transformation.
I think it's fine.
I'm still
Make Janemba
I'm still
rage
wondering.
Yeah, say that when it actually comes out. Then,
Yeah,
then we'll
exactly.
quote you on that.
Just don't summon.
Yeah, just on something.
You gotta love that raw humor from Grush. So yeah, anything else from you guys? Any wishes?
Where
have
is
any-
I will say, where is a Namek Goku Super Saiyan and a full power Frieza at? Like, where is he at?
That's coming with the new rarity.
No, rarity.
God.
Oh, please no. Because we definitely need is a new full power Frieza for sure. Right, Gresh?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, people are like, "Oh, we don't want a Final Form Frieza. We already have good ones." Like,
No.
no, we need like a Dokkan Fest Final Form Frieza.
We had a good Final Form Frieza 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, right?
Like a transforming Final Form Frieza into full power Dokkan
Yeah,
Fest
yeah.
Pretty
LR, and then a standalone Super Saiyan LR Goku from
Mhm.
Namek that has like
Yep.
a counter. That's it.
Active
Well,
skill
game
being
over.
the you fool thing.
Or where are the
No, that would be the counter.
Yeah. In the Saiyan Saga,
Yeah.
That would be a super attack counter.
Goku and Vegeta. Where they at?
Legend says LF Goku. We can get it.
Okay, I don't think they would do a third form Frieza Dokkan Fest LR because
No.
that form is not.
Yeah.
It's just like,
That
yeah,
form is
it's
not
like
good.
you'd like
Yeah.
them to do that, but like they're gonna want that iconic Final Form Frieza like on the banner. art.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I would have thought that art that they would use for the Final Form one would be his SSR art of the AGL one with him like looking over like the rock after just surviving the
Mhm.
Sphere Bomb because that's like the iconic shot of Frieza, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were saying about the Truth was saying before about when they change some of these mechanics, sometimes a unit that comes out like shortly afterwards. So could the New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest finally be the Great Ape Vegeta and Kaioken
Yeah.
Goku, maybe?
I don't think so because I think it's going to be pertaining to something that's coming before that. Because whenever we saw the two changes they made, it was like the change was made and then like the next day we got like the new unit, right? So I think I think actually now that people mentioned it, it probably is in my opinion more likely that it's going to be for a rage mode on the Gohan.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense now. Yeah.
Be Super AGL, baby.
No, make it STR. Come on, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, STR needs the help.
Just make him Super Saiyan. Make the LR irrelevant that we currently have, and we're all
Yes,
good to
do
go.
it.
Do it.
Please.
I think it's gonna be a base form Gohan. I think so.
Yeah,
That has what, 2
Yeah,
transformations?
pretty much.
yeah.
Well, he-
Have him
he
like
started
turn
when he
3
went
Super
SS2, he
Saiyan
was
and then
base.
active skill Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
But if they just want to strictly do the transformation to SS2 into like as a rage form, base form is when he transformed into that. So they would skip SS1.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it also makes sense because they just did that with the blue fusions, right? They just
Yeah,
didn't go
yeah,
Super
makes sense,
Saiyan.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because he does go from base straight, basically to Super Saiyan 2. Okay, after Goku.
I still feel like the
Yep.
Goku restriction is going to be there because of how when Goku punch. There's no way the Goku punching Bojack kind of like thing isn't there.
Yeah. I would say maybe it could indicate as one of the V conditions, but I highly doubt it.
That's
Please
the
don't.
active skill. Just have him come in and punch the enemy.
Oh,
No, that's
Turn 3.
I mean, actually, could this be our third unit super attack? Maybe.
Maybe.
It definitely could. Keep in mind that
I mean, the
exchange-
attack itself wasn't a partnered super. It wasn't
just
a
imagine if you have like the Gohan on, if he has a partner super thing. So like imagine he has the most crazy awesome like Kamehameha super attack,
Mhm.
and then his partner super mechanic is if you have a Goku on the team, the super attack becomes just Goku punching him in the face.
Keep in mind that the exchange mechanic didn't return until Golden Week. So
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
almost 5 months away or something.
Yeah, but the exchange mechanic was also like it takes a lot more
It's a
effort. to
glorified
actually-
transformation.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It's a glorified transformation mechanic, is what they.
Yeah,
The partner to mechanic is literally just they added like one more frame
yeah,
to the
yeah.
super attack.
Oh yeah. Like, oh, let's make it 10 seconds longer.
Not even like 2
Hey,
seconds. Longer.
YouTubers, there you go. They got extra 10 seconds watch time.
Okay, so yeah, with that said, let's go into the break, and right after the break, we will commence with the questions we got from you on Twitter. So yeah, go to the toilet, grab something to drink, get a bite, and we'll be back soon.
All right.
All right, guys, we are back with the Dokkan Battle Podcast, episode 11. So, yeah, next up are the questions we got from you on Twitter. So, if you guys want to get your questions featured, make sure to look out for our tweet that goes up every Thursday. I'm responsible for that, so I know that. So, yeah, whenever that tweet goes live on that day, make sure to make your voice heard. And yeah, put a reply on that, and then the team will select the questions. And yeah, when you're lucky, you will get featured. So we got a couple of them today, and we will start with the first one from Platy. And yeah, he said, "Do you think the category meta will come to an end anytime soon? And what would be the next big change for leader skills?" So yeah, I can say I will direct this question to you. What do you think?
I actually don't think the category meta will ever change at all. It's not going to end too soon at all because it seems like we're going to keep this category meta for a very long time because there's a lot of things that they're still missing. Like we're still missing the Seiya Saga category, and also we're still missing is what else are we missing as well? I forgot, but there's a lot of things that they're missing.
Yeah, all of the rest
yeah.
of GT.
Yeah, GT Saga as well. Yeah, all those sagas. So like we're missing a couple of the categories. So I don't think this will end very soon. And also for big changes for the category leaders, I don't really think. I mean, we could get like if they are going to change like the meta, like they could probably do like a triple maybe category leader, but I like doubt it. So who knows? Like who knows, man.
Yep.
Yeah, the fact that they just keep making up new ones to like
exactly
stick in that don't make sense when there's ones we don't have. They're clearly not going to be stopping anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys could choose a system, what do you guys would pick instead for the category meta?
Link skill.
I do think if they did like STR and AGL 150%, like that would be really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And like people always go like 200%, 250%, but it's like no, like I think like balancing it like 150% AGL and STR would work for sure.
Isn't it like the Go Frieza like the highest leader skill?
Yeah.
In the game right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think they're gonna go that high at all. I'm anymore. So, and plus the category is a really like yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't really think the category meta is bad. Like I see this misconception from people where it's like, oh, the category meta sucks, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it sucks. I think it's just that they're really bad at managing it. Like who wants,
Yeah, exactly.
The all-out struggle. Who asked for the all-out struggle category? Like who asked for that?
Nobody.
I just don't understand why they keep doing these like irrelevant categories like this. It hurts the game more than it helps the game.
Mm-hmm.
Got a dartboard in there. That's how they do it.
I just hate it so much because like desperate struggle all out. Like we're not gonna say like Frieza, Namek, Buhan, and Cell weren't going all out, right? Like it's like come on, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah, Frieza wasn't really trying in his fight.
Like Buhan wasn't doing literally.
Apparently, he wasn't struggling at all. So.
All right. With that said, let's go to the next question. And yeah, I will pronounce that name very German here. Next question is from Joe Wagner. What are your thoughts on the possibility of a Dokkan Fest Caulifla or Kale? If you remember, Dokkan Fest Hit was voted the winner, but Kale and Caulifla were on the ballot. Could one of them be a global first this year? Could this explain why the other EZAs were delayed? So, Truth is a Caulifla and Kale fan, so I will direct this question to you.
I mean, they could, but I don't think anytime soon. No. Just no. I don't really think so.
I mean, the answer is never.
Never.
Because Hit won the poll. He was the most popular.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I don't know if they want a unit that is going to like underperform versus Hit. So I don't think they will.
Didn't we get the free-to-play Kale and Caulifla when Hit came?
I think so.
I think
that was
the free. They were determining who was the free-to-play.
No. Kale and Caulifla came out with UI Goku and Kefla earlier that year.
Oh, that's true.
And plus, I don't think they're gonna have like a Dokkan Fest Kale and Caulifla because we already have the LR already. So are they gonna make it better than the LR? I highly doubt it.
They could do a Dokkan Fest Kale and Caulifla that fuse.
They could, yeah, probably could. I mean,
but like individually, no.
Individually, yeah, probably not.
Well, the vote was for individuals, so
yeah.
And the question specifies it's individuals.
Yeah, I think never.
Yeah, never at all.
Well, they could eventually make new ones as like side banner units, like Krillin.
It's like why haven't we seen like a Dokkan Fest
Krillin?
I mean, he's obviously a more staple character than those two are, so I don't know.
Shoot, if we get a Dokkan Fest Krillin, D3 spend like every dime he has on the game.
Roshi as a banner unit for the 6th anniversary, I do think is that's a very good idea. Something they would do.
Yeah, they could do it.
They've still been doing the the LR election stuff. So they've been slowly doing it now, but they've still been doing those.
I mean, I could definitely see an LR Ultimate Gohan from the TOB coming for sure.
I thought they would have done him with, I think after no, it was Frieza. When they did Frieza, I thought he would have.
Mm-hmm. But I think they're saving for him for the 6th anniversary for sure. Maybe along with either God Topua, maybe. I mean, maybe, who knows?
So, Talon, would you be excited for Kang Khalifa? I'm sorry.
Not particularly. No, I'm not a fanboy like Truth. So, I mean, they can be as good as they want, but I'm kind of at the point in the game where I summon for what I like personally. I don't summon really anymore because I have to. It's just more of a if it's a good unit and I personally like the play style of it and it's going to work well on the teams that I like to run, then yeah. But personally, for me, Kalen Khalifa is not very hype. I know to a lot of people it is, but for me personally, I wouldn't really. I'd be like, okay, cool, probably like super powerful, really good card and everything like that. Skip for me. So
yeah, don't start the witch hunt now. Yeah,
so, yeah, that's why they made the waifu ones. They know they won't do well.
All right, so let's move on to the next question, and this one is from Koji Yasuda. Now that the end of the year is approaching, in your opinion, which new unit that came out this year ramped up the power creep the most?
Here we go.
Yeah, Goresh.
Me? Oh god.
Me.
Cheer.
You.
I feel like
Jiren.
We're talking about JP, right?
I think either. That's both.
Yeah, I mean either. Yeah.
I don't even remember what came out in the beginning of the year, honestly. Let me
Piccolo first. Piccolo.
Yeah, Piccolo definitely ramped it up a lot. No, just kidding. Dude, it's hard to say. It's hard to just say one. I mean, it has to be. First of all, it has to be an LR, right? We can't just say it's you unless you want to talk about like Gogeta. But
I think like Gohan, Gogeta, Angel, Golden Frieza, they're like, they're better than most of the LRs, right?
Yeah, like they actually did ramp up like most of the the Dokkan Fest because I think like I love to call them the Golden Trio because they're really good. So I'd have to play Gohan maybe personally for me because his guarding and of course he cannot be attacked at all. Like he just guards everything.
Oh, here's a good one. What about LR Vegeta and Nappa?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Hell yeah.
Well, they were tournament gods. So.
I mean, they are now. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably just say LR Vegito, the worldwide download one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. That was one pick. So,
well, then what about Bootanks? Come on, man. Bootanks? Buhan?
You better give Bootanks his.
Okay, both of them. I mean, technically they released at the same time, so you could just throw both of them together. Because I think they're interchangeable in terms of how good they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I would say the thing that caused the biggest power creep wasn't it, yeah, you can pick a unit or two if you want to. I honestly think it was the link updates. Right? Yeah. I mean, let's think about it. If we went back before the link update and it was the Vegito and the Buhan came out exactly as they were, I think most people would be going towards Vegito a lot more.
Yeah.
Buhan would not be bad by any means, but because of that link update, man, it is so fun to run so many of the villain cards now. I mean, the Majin Power team and any of those villain cards, but especially just big bad bosses, I think hands down is probably one of the best links in the entire game. So yeah, I personally think it's the change to the link system. I honestly think it is.
I'll definitely say that too as well, because the big power creep for the category that if we're gonna choose this, I'll definitely say the Majin Power, because Majin Power it got a lot better because of the link update. Like all the Majin Boos are just really good.
Yeah, so in terms of units, I think it started, we'd probably say it started with Gohan because he came up before the celebration on JP. Then we had the celebration units, and then in quick succession throughout the year, we've had units like Golden Frieza and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So in terms of the Dokkan Fest power level,
Jiren came and he was the change.
Yeah.
Well, on global, you could make the argument it was cooler.
Yeah, it could have, yeah.
Because think about it, every Dokkan Fest after Cooler was pretty ridiculous.
I can make the argument that he's 2019.
Well, that's why I said for global.
I got you boxed in, though.
All right, so
Yeah,
let's move
Beerus
on.
was this year.
It was this year, yeah.
Yeah, Beerus was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think for JP it was the first unit in 2020, right? Or am I wrong?
No, Beerus was right after
After
the
the anniversary,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god.
First Dokkan Festival, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next question. This one is from GNM. What do you think could spice up Dokkan gameplay? We've seen many variations of Dokkan's bubble tapping fun times. However, is there anything else that they could do to fill the gap of content that is always present in each celebration? So, Hydros, what do you think about that question?
I mean, it seems like they're trying to experiment with different things because of chain battle. You could also argue that with Dokkan Battlefield 1.0, which is way better than it is now. I think they should have just kept that original game. That would have been way more fun. But chain battle could be something they're experimenting with to see what could actually come and see what they could do aside from the bubble tapping type of experience.
Yeah.
Although chain battle sucks, and I hope that they completely redo that at some point. It's like Battlefield, but for the better. But chain battle could be something to where they could. I'd hate to say it. Could be something that they could use for a PvP type stuff, even though no one wants it.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't know what else they could really do. Dokkan is such an old game at this point in terms of like how the game engine runs, and even if they updated, they'd have to completely redo a lot of stuff just to do something incredibly game changing to the point to where it's like completely new gameplay experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a pessimist and say that they're not never, but as of right now, they're not gonna do anything new or anything because they don't have to.
I mean,
what is incentivizing them to do this?
True enough, yeah.
At the end of the day, Dokkan is a collection game for a lot of people. It's not really a PvP experience. I mean, even World Tournament kind of sucks.
Yeah,
it does suck.
It sucks.
It doesn't kind of suck. It really sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But I don't think they'll really. If they did revamp World Tournament, they probably would never revamp it. Honestly, if World Tournament was like chain battle and you just like go up and up and up, and like you're fighting the enemies that way, or just like Easy A where you're thrown into the battle.
Yeah,
I feel like World Tournament may be a little better, and maybe people will probably grind it more. But
I would say
a lot of stuff would have to change for a lot of a more different experience than the bubble tap.
Yeah, for me personally, I would love to see. I mean, we already talked about like a lot. I would see some guild stuff, like like we can do some like co-op stuff with like our guild, or So that is what I'm looking for. But I doubt they're gonna do like the Grand Cross stuff where they have like a guild boss, and maybe potentially they could do that. But I doubt they're ever gonna do that for sure for Dokkan, because it seems like they're gonna be focusing on doing the chain battle stuff for sure.
Focusing on
chain battle is like guild boss.
Well, that too as well.
Chain battle is basically guild boss. If you think
it is. Yeah,
it really is the same thing, except it does have a global ranking. So it's basically the same thing, but it's so random, and they did a terrible way of explaining how to do chain battle.
It's that catch-22 of like being stuck in the middle. It's like we want them to try something new, but then we get something like chain battle. So it's like,
I think at this point, it's safe to say that they just suck at doing stuff that's new.
I mean, isn't it pretty much the new producer? Pretty much. I mean, this is like his ideas.
The new director. They got they get it like the end of 2019 and coming into 2020.
Yeah.
The old game director went to One Piece Treasure Cruise. That might be why that's doing a little better.
I wonder why.
In terms of the game, it's not even an HD game. It's like 120p looking art.
I will say, when are they going? I will say, when are they going to update the sprites for the enemies? Because
we were literally playing.
Set to run in a certain resolution.
Okay.
We were literally playing an arcade game last night from 1992, and it looked exactly the same as Dokkan.
It's
And
pretty bad.
You think I'm
Especially
kidding?
because
I'm
the game
actually
is
not.
capped at 60
I mean,
FPS
yeah.
too. This isn't bad, but you'd have to see Dokkan 2.0 for a lot of things.
Min Legends, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, but better and not trash.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay,
that
let's
Dokkan's
move
any
on. Yeah, should we move on or anything else?
Yeah, let's go on.
Okay, so next question is from Shavar. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So, based on kits and overall usability, who is your favorite side unit released this year? For example, Tien, Zangia, etc. So, I would like to forward that to Truth here because I know that he loves Tien. So, yep.
I would actually say Supreme Kai and Kibito. I think.
Mhm,
Really?
mhm, mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because they do. I mean, they're. You want to talk about a unit where you're actually like doing stuff? It's like, okay, do I go for the 50% stun on their super attack, and then they put the 2-turn debuff on the enemy from their passive, or do I fuse into Kibito Kai right away, and then they have the passive debuff, which will hit all enemies right away, so all the enemies get the attack lowering, and then is a little bit better defensively. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. It's good.
It's not copy and paste Thouser, aka Zangia.
I would say my favorite side unit was actually the Blue Piccolo, the HL one. That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
Yeah, I'd say that as well because I really like running the teams that he fits on, and
Yeah, exactly,
I
yeah.
think his kit is really good. So.
Yeah, so I think I have to do two options. The first one I would agree with Supreme Kai and Kibito. Second one is Vados. And then I think if I had to pick the worst, I'd probably pick Krillin because he's just like the worst design.
Oh
I've
yeah,
ever
yeah,
seen.
definitely, sure.
Well, not even a competition right there.
So yeah, any other picks here?
Actually,
I'd
Raz
have
is
to
pretty
say
good too.
the Supreme Kai.
Oh yeah,
rank
Raz.
up
Yeah,
pretty
Raz
good.
Oh, I finally
They're-
pulled
they're
this
probably
guy.
the-
Yay.
Oh, that's pretty forgettable to be honest.
Well, what about Whis though? The
STR Whis.
STR Whis,
Yeah, STR Whis is really good as well.
He's really good, yeah.
He was pretty good when you run him with Beerus.
I mean,
that's-
he relies on being with Beerus pretty much. Well, kind of.
Yeah, that's about the one downside you can really put it, throw him into compared to the others where they don't require to have a particular unit on rotation with them, right?
I mean, he's
So-
really good in entries or battle roll because you get the chance to dodge. Well, a high chance to dodge, but sometimes that's not really proc at all. Especially on my run, so I'm like really weak. Why can you not dodge? Like, please.
So yeah, to round things off here, my favorite side unit is, and he's not the most powerful one, yes, but someone mentioned him already. It's the Reddits actually because he helps Extreme Tech so much. He makes Extreme Tech ESBR so easy, and yeah, I think Akatsuki was aware of that, and that's why they released him like that. So I
imagine
like
beating
that.
Extreme SBR with that Raditz. Oh wait, no, you don't even need him.
Yeah. But if you have him, like this mode is easy then.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much the key to know items, I guess. But yeah, Truth knows more than me regarding that. Okay, anything else you would like to add? Otherwise, I would close this out right here.
I think we're good.
We're all good.
Yeah, so that concludes the question part. As I said, if you want to get your question featured, every Thursday I will put up a tweet that's probably like between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. my time. I live in Germany. So yeah, watch out for that. Post your questions in time. I will pick them, or we will pick them as a team Friday, Saturday. So make sure to post them in time. And yeah, while I was talking about Twitter here, we are approaching the 5,000 followers pretty fast. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, make sure to follow us on Twitter. Let's crack that 5,000 followers. And yeah, we have also a Linktree with every social media presence on there. Our guys from the 59 Gaming Crew posted the link in the chat, so make sure to open that and follow us everywhere. We are about to launch our TikTok presence, so yeah, stay tuned for that. We already got some followers on there. We also have a book on Facebook, a page on Facebook, so make sure to hit that follow button there as well. So yeah, even though Facebook isn't really a thing, but some people, especially we Germans, like to use that. So I just wanted to put this out there. And well, yeah, one important thing I mentioned this at the beginning. When we close out this stream, I will put up a survey, a Dokkan Battle podcast survey we want to improve. So yeah, make sure to fill out the form. And yeah, make your voice heard. We really want to improve. We already had the survey for Legends. We got over 200 answers from you guys. So yeah, I will put up the tweet as soon as we are finished here. And yeah, anything else you would like to say? Any shoutouts towards our followers here? Goresh, more supporters.
Yeah, you're not going to get Dragon Songs for filling the survey out, but it'll help us.
Are you sure? I thought they were going to get a couple of songs.
I mean, you want to fund it, go ahead.
What? I thought you said you were.
Yeah, sure.
14-star UI Goku was cheap. That wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Okay, we should close this out here as fast as we can. Goresh is in kind of a pickle here, but thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much towards our contributors and Hydros for making this podcast possible, and we will see you guys next week with episode 12.
They're all saying.
I see a lot of Mario parties in chat.
They want more Mario parties.
Oh, is there a Mario party coming tonight? So
maybe. Okay, wait. Stay. If there's enough hype on Twitter about it, maybe we'll
yeah, let's break the 5,000 followers and yeah, then we'll think about it. So go ahead.
All right, guys. We're also gonna raid Professor Sensei. So if you guys want to go show him some support, give him a follow. Tell him that 59 Gaming's rating him and everything like that. And we'll see you guys all in the next one.
Yep. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.